Have you ever found yourself cleaning your house with internet hacks, the kind that promise miracles and savings? Well, get ready to have your certainties shaken. Many of these popular tips, which seem harmless and even ingenious, might actually be ruining your most valuable possessions, from family jewelry to that expensive television you've taken such good care of. In this video, we're going to dive into the 7 most widespread cleaning myths on the internet, revealing why they not only fail, but can also cause irreversible damage to your belongings. You'll discover the truth behind these tips and learn how to effectively protect your assets, saving time, money, and avoiding headaches. Stay until the end to uncover all these secrets and never fall into these traps again. Chapter 1. The danger of toothpaste on silver. The idea of using toothpaste to polish silver jewelry and cutlery seems to stem from superficial logic. If it cleans teeth, why wouldn't it clean silver? This belief, widely disseminated in internet tutorials and home tips, promises instant shine and an easy solution for silver oxidation. However, what many don't realize is that this solution might be causing slow and irreversible damage to your most precious objects. The truth is that most toothpastes contain fine abrasives in their composition, substances developed to scrape bacterial plaque from teeth without damaging the enamel. When applied to metals like silver, these abrasives, even if small, act like microscopic sandpaper. While a shine may appear initially, this effect is the result of removing the outermost layer of the silver. The problem intensifies with repeated use. Every time you rub toothpaste on your silver, tiny scratches are created on the metal's surface. These scratches, invisible to the naked eye at first, accumulate over time, making the silver more prone to oxidizing again and much harder to polish in the future. It's a vicious cycle that compromises the integrity and value of the object. In addition to abrasives, some toothpastes contain other ingredients that can be harmful to silver in the long term, such as whitening agents or chemicals that are not suitable for precious metals. The reaction of these components with the silver surface can lead to permanent stains or even alter the object's original color, diminishing its shine and beauty. To clean silver safely and effectively, it's best to use products specifically designed for this purpose, found in jewelry stores and supermarkets, or gentler homemade methods, such as a soft cloth and warm water with a little mild soap. Preventing oxidation through proper storage and regular cleaning with appropriate products is always the best approach to keep your silver pieces impeccable for much longer. Chapter 2. The myth of pure alcohol on electronic screens. The temptation to use pure alcohol to clean television, laptop, and smartphone screens is strong, especially due to its reputation as a powerful disinfectant that evaporates quickly without leaving residue. Many people believe that being so effective at removing dirt and germs from other surfaces, it would be the ideal solution to keep screens shiny and streak-free. However, this common practice is one of the biggest mistakes you can make when caring for your expensive electronics. Most modern screens, whether LCD, LED, OLED, or those on your mobile devices, have special coatings. These coatings, often invisible to the naked eye, are designed for various purposes: to reduce glare, minimize fingerprints, protect against light scratches, and even improve image quality. Pure alcohol, especially isopropyl alcohol in high concentration, is an aggressive solvent that can dissolve or damage these coatings. When pure alcohol comes into contact with these protective coatings, it not only removes dirt, but also begins to degrade the screen's protective layer. The result may not be immediate, but with continuous use, you'll start to notice smudges, discoloration, haziness, or even a milky appearance on the screen. These damages are largely irreversible and significantly compromise the visual quality of your device. In addition to damaging the coatings, pure alcohol can also penetrate small crevices and damage internal components of your electronic device. It can cause corrosion in circuits or leave residues that affect electrical conductivity. This is especially dangerous for devices like smartphones and tablets, where liquid sealing is crucial for the device's longevity. The savings from a specific cleaning product do not compensate for the cost of a repair or the loss of the device. To safely clean electronic screens, it's best to use a clean, dry microfiber cloth, or, if necessary, lightly dampen it with distilled water. There are also specific screen cleaning products, formulated to be gentle and safe for coatings. Always remember to turn off the device before cleaning and avoid applying liquids directly to the screen. Spray the product onto the cloth and then wipe gently. This approach ensures the longevity and clarity of your screens. Chapter 3. The trap of washing sneakers in the machine without care. The convenience of tossing sneakers into the washing machine is a tempting shortcut for many, especially for those with busy routines who don't want to spend time hand washing. The promise is of clean, refreshed sneakers with minimal effort, simply by adding a little soap and starting the cycle. This ease, however, hides a significant risk to the integrity and durability of your athletic footwear, potentially transforming them from new to old in just a few washes. The main problem with washing sneakers in the machine without proper precautions lies in the intensity of the process. The wash cycle, with its vigorous spinning and pounding, exerts excessive force on the sneaker material. This aggression can unglue soles, tear seams, and even deform the shoe structure, especially if it is leather, suede, or other more delicate parts that do not resist moisture and friction well. In addition to mechanical stress, water temperature, and the amount of soap used in the machine are also critical factors. Water that is too hot can shrink certain fabrics and plastics, while excess soap can leave residues that, besides staining, can dry out and weaken the fibers and adhesives of the sneaker. Improper drying after washing also contributes to the problem, potentially causing odors and the proliferation of fungi. Even sneakers made of more resistant materials such as canvas or synthetic mesh are not immune to machine damage. Frequent washing without protection can fade colors, prematurely wear out the fabric, and loosen laces and eyelets. The end result is a sneaker that, although clean, loses its original shape, support, and consequently, its lifespan is drastically reduced, requiring replacement much sooner than expected. To wash your sneakers safely and prolong their lifespan, it's crucial to take some precautions. Ideally, remove excess dirt with a brush, take out laces and insoles, washing them separately, and place the sneakers inside a protective laundry bag or an old pillowcase. Use a gentle wash cycle, cold water, and a mild liquid detergent. Drying should be done in the shade and in a well-ventilated area, avoiding direct sunlight and the dryer. Chapter 4. The false omnipotence of vinegar in cleaning. Vinegar, especially white vinegar, has achieved superhero status in household cleaning on the internet, acclaimed for its versatility, low cost, and as a natural alternative to chemical products. The idea that it cleans everything has spread like wildfire, leading many people to use it indiscriminately on all surfaces and objects in the house, from disinfecting countertops to removing stubborn stains. However, this almost magical fame hides a dangerous side that can cause serious damage to certain materials. While it's true that vinegar has acidic properties that make it effective against mold, limescale, and some bacteria, this same acidity is its Achilles heel for other surfaces. Natural stones like marble, granite, and quartz, for example, are highly sensitive to acids. Contact with vinegar can corrode the surface, leaving dull, rough, and even permanent stains that devalue the material and are difficult to repair. Metals such as copper, brass, bronze, and even cast iron can also suffer from prolonged or frequent exposure to vinegar. The acidity of vinegar can cause oxidation, darkening, and even corrosion in these materials, altering their appearance and compromising their integrity. Although some tips suggest vinegar to polish these metals, improper use can result in the opposite effect, damaging the finish and original beauty. In addition to stones and metals, vinegar is not recommended for cleaning electronic screens, as it can damage protective coatings, as we saw in Chapter 2, nor for waxed or sealed wood surfaces, where it can remove the finish and leave the wood unprotected. Using vinegar in dishwashers or washing machines without following the manufacturer's instructions can also compromise rubber or plastic components in the long term. To avoid damage, it's crucial to understand that vinegar is a powerful cleaning tool, but with its limitations. Before applying it to any surface, especially valuable ones, research whether the material is acid resistant. For most general cleaning, a diluted vinegar solution can be safe, but for sensitive materials, it's always best to opt for specific cleaning products or mild solutions like water and neutral soap. Chapter 5. Hairspray, a risk for ink stains. The tip of using hairspray to remove ink stains from clothes and fabrics is an internet classic propagated as a magical and accessible solution to what seems like an insoluble problem. The logic behind this suggestion is that the alcohol present in the spray would act as a solvent, breaking down the ink and making it easier to remove. This promise of easy cleaning has led many people to try the method, with results that, most of the time, are disappointing and even harmful. The main component in hairspray that is supposed to act on the stain is alcohol. However, the concentration of alcohol in modern hairsprays is often low and insufficient to effectively dissolve most types of ink. Furthermore, many sprays contain polymers, resins, and other fixing agents that are designed to adhere to hair, not to remove stains. These ingredients can, in fact, worsen the situation. When applied to an ink stain, the polymers and resins in the hairspray can bind to the ink, making the stain even more fixed to the fabric and more difficult to remove. Instead of dissolving the ink, the spray can create a sticky and whitish layer over it, which adheres to the fabric fibers. This not only hinders subsequent cleaning with appropriate methods, but can also leave a visible and permanent residue on the item. Another significant risk is that hairspray can damage the fabric itself. Alcohol, even in low concentrations, and other chemicals present in the spray can fade the fabric's color, especially on more delicate items or those with sensitive dyeing. Additionally, the combination of hairspray and ink can lead to a compound stain, much more complex to treat than the original ink stain alone. To deal with ink stains effectively and safely, it is crucial to identify the type of ink, water-based, oil-based, pen, etc., and the type of fabric. For water-based inks, washing immediately with cold water and mild soap may be sufficient. For more resistant inks, specific solvents such as isopropyl alcohol applied cautiously and on a cloth, not directly on the fabric, mineral spirits, or specialized ink removers are more suitable. Always test in an inconspicuous area before applying to the entire stain. Chapter 6. The dangerous combination: boiling cloths with soap and bleach. The practice of boiling dirty dishcloths in a pot with laundry detergent and bleach is a cleaning tactic that dates back to Grandma's time, passed down through generations as an infallible method for disinfecting and whitening fabrics. The idea is that high temperature, combined with the action of powerful cleaning agents, would eliminate germs and ingrained dirt, leaving the cloths spotless. However, this popular technique, besides being ineffective in some aspects, is surprisingly dangerous and harmful to health and the fabrics themselves. The greatest danger of this combination lies in the chemical reaction between bleach, sodium hypochlorite, and the components of laundry detergent. When heated, these products can release toxic gases, mainly chloramines. Inhaling these gases can cause respiratory irritation, coughing, shortness of breath, headache, and, in more severe cases, lung damage. The enclosed environment of the kitchen or laundry room aggravates the risk, transforming a cleaning act into a potential health hazard. In addition to the health risk, boiling cloths with bleach and laundry detergent is harmful to fabrics. The high concentration of chemicals and extreme temperature can weaken the fabric fibers, making them more brittle and prone to tearing. Over time, the cloths lose their softness and absorbency, as well as becoming yellowed or faded, compromising their durability and functionality. What was meant to be a way to preserve ends up destroying the material faster. Another point to consider is the actual effectiveness of this practice. Although bleach is a powerful disinfectant, excessive heating can decrease its effectiveness. Furthermore, simple boiling is already sufficient to kill most germs on dishcloths. Adding a dangerous mixture of chemicals does not significantly increase the cleaning or disinfecting capacity and, as already mentioned, brings unnecessary risks to health and the fabric. For safe and effective cleaning of dishcloths, the best approach is to separate them by color and wash them in hot water in the washing machine with regular laundry detergent. And if you wish to whiten, an oxygen-based bleach, never bleach, or baking soda. Make sure to rinse thoroughly to remove all soap. For disinfecting, high-temperature washing already helps, but if you need extra disinfection, use a specific disinfectant for clothes or separate the cloths by use. Chapter 7: Cola Soda in the Toilet, a sweet and ineffective myth. The idea of pouring cola soda into the toilet to clean, it is one of the most curious and persistent tips circulating on the internet. The popular belief is based on the acidity of the soda, which theoretically would be able to dissolve limescale stains and dirt, leaving the toilet sparkling with minimal effort. This suggestion, which seems like a magical and even fun solution, promises to transform a popular beverage into a cleaning product, but in reality, the results are quite different from what is expected and can be counterproductive. It is true that cola soda contains phosphoric acid and carbonic acid, which give it a certain degree of acidity, pH around 2.5 to 3.5, similar to vinegar. This acidity is the basis of the belief that it can dissolve limescale deposits and dirt. However, the concentration of these acids in soda is relatively low compared to specific toilet bowl cleaners, which are formulated with more potent acids and surfactants. In practice, the amount of acid in cola soda is insufficient to deal with stubborn stains and deep limescale and rust buildup that form in toilets. You would need an enormous volume of soda and a very prolonged action time to see any minimal result, which becomes totally unfeasible and not at all economical. The cleaning effect, if any, will be superficial and temporary, far from what a specialized product can achieve. Besides being ineffective, using cola soda to clean the toilet can bring additional problems. The main one is the large amount of sugar present in the drink. After cleaning, this sugar can leave a sticky residue on the toilet bowl walls, creating an environment conducive to the proliferation of bacteria and mold. In other words, instead of cleaning, you might be contributing to the growth of microorganisms and the appearance of new stains and unpleasant odors. For effective and hygienic toilet cleaning, it is ideal to use specific cleaning products formulated for this purpose. These products contain stronger acids and disinfecting agents that are capable of removing stains, limescale, and germs safely and efficiently. Always remember to follow the manufacturer's instructions, wear gloves, and ensure good ventilation in the environment. Leave the soda for drinking and your cleaning products for what they are actually for. Conclusion: we've reached the end of our journey through the internet cleaning myths that silently might be harming your most cherished possessions. We've seen that not everything that shines on social media is gold, and that many popular tips, while seemingly harmless and economical, actually hide traps for your belongings and, in some cases, even for your health. The truth is that the best cleaning is done with information, care, and the right products for each type of material. We hope this video has opened your eyes to the importance of verifying the truthfulness of information and investing in safe and proven cleaning methods. Remember, protecting your belongings is an investment, and understanding what really works and what doesn't is the first step to keeping them in perfect condition for much longer. Don't fall for miraculous promises. Information is your greatest ally when it comes to taking care of your home. If you enjoyed this content, found it useful, and want more valuable tips to protect your belongings and your home, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, like this video and activate the bell to be notified whenever we publish a new video. Your support is fundamental for us to continue demystifying the dangers of the internet and bringing quality information to you.